Green fruits and vegetables do so much more than just brighten up your plate. From chlorophyll in leafy greens to glucosinolates in cruciferous vegetables, these phytonutrients reduce inflammation, support detoxification pathways, even balance your hormones. Today, we are diving into the science behind green fruits and vegetables and why they should be a daily staple in your diet.
Dr. Sarah, we've already covered red and orange and yellow fruits and vegetables. So today, let's talk about the amazing health benefits of green foods, which we all know green fruits and vegetables, really good for us, but what makes them so special?
So we are talking about eating the rainbow and acknowledging that the same chemicals that give fruits and vegetables their distinctive colors are phytonutrients. And each class of phytonutrients has slightly different biological activity or localizes in a different area of the body, so it can have its benefits in a different organ system. So we have the best coverage in terms of health benefits when we are consuming the full range of colors that fruits and vegetables have to offer us. The main phytonutrient responsible for giving fruits and vegetables a green color is chlorophyll, a key player in photosynthesis. But we also find some other phytonutrients in green fruits and vegetables, most notably glucosinolates and the carotenoids lutein and zeaxanthin. So let's take a closer look at these awesome phytonutrients and the ways they improve our health. Chlorophyll is the green pigment found in almost all plants that is essential for photosynthesis. So plants need chlorophyll to make energy, but chlorophyll also has benefits for us when we eat those plants. Chlorophyll reduces cancer risk by binding directly with a variety of carcinogens in our intestines and blocking their absorption. Most notably, heterocyclic amines and polyaromatic hydrocarbons formed in high-temperature cooking like grilling and deep frying. But also aflatoxin B1, a mold toxin that can sometimes be found as a contaminant in grains and nuts. Chlorophyll also supports detoxification pathways in our liver, specifically by upregulating phase 2 detoxification enzymes like quinone reductase and inhibiting the activity of cytochrome P450 enzymes that can activate procarcinogens. And although we need more research in humans, there is also evidence that chlorophyll can help lower LDL cholesterol and support heart health. Now, glucosinolates are unique to the cabbage family, also called brassicas or cruciferous vegetables. So think broccoli, kale, collard greens, mustard greens, and Brussels sprouts. Glucosinolates broadly reduce risk of cancer and cardiovascular disease, but various glucosinolate metabolites have various different benefits for us. One of the most famous is sulforaphane. Sulforaphane upregulates phase 2 detoxification enzymes like glutathione S-transferase, hemoxygenase 1, which was the enzyme I studied for my PhD, and quinone reductase. Sulforaphane is also neuroprotective, which may be of benefit in Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, and other neurodegenerative diseases. And it improves glycemic control in people with type 2 diabetes. Another glucosinolate metabolite is DIM, 3,3-diindolylmethane, which shifts estrogen metabolism towards the good pathway, forming 2-hydroxyestrone, as opposed to the bad pathway forming 16-alpha-hydroxyestrone, which benefits hormone-related cancers like breast cancer and prostate cancer. Now, we already talked about lutein and zeaxanthin because they are also found in orange and yellow fruits and vegetables, but they can actually be even more concentrated in dark green vegetables. So as a reminder, they are fantastic for supporting eye health, reducing risk of cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. They are associated with improved cognition, and high dietary lutein specifically is associated with a 12% reduced risk of coronary heart disease, an 18% reduced risk of stroke, and a 25% reduced risk of metabolic syndrome. There's of course some other nutrients that we tend to find in green fruits and vegetables like vitamin K and magnesium that are also beneficial, but these are the phytonutrients responsible for those green colors that are why we want to make sure that green fruits and vegetables are part of our daily rotation.
Wow, green foods really do pack a punch when it comes to detoxification, hormone balance, and brain health. Now, of course, I'm going to ask, how do we add more green fruits and vegetables to our meals?
So for breakfast, you could add some green vegetables to your smoothie, a handful of spinach or kale. You could lean into green vegetables for an omelet or frittata, green pepper, spinach, maybe some chives. And avocado toast would count here too. You could boost the green even more with your avocado toast by adding some microgreens. Any salad is going to increase your green vegetable intake because most of the leafy vegetables we put into salad are green. Lettuce, spinach, arugula, watercress. You could also go with some steamed or roasted green vegetables like roasted broccoli, steamed asparagus, roasted Brussels sprouts. For a snack, you could do something like cucumber, green bell pepper, and celery sticks with your favorite dip or hummus or guacamole, doubling down on the green. And green fruit like kiwi and green grapes count here too.
That was fantastic. I can't wait till we get to dive into blue and purple foods, which is always like the hardest food for me to get enough of. So I'm really excited for that one. Until then, though, if people want more information on these color Eat the Rainbow deep dives, where should we go?
So I recommend two places. First of all is grabbing a copy of my book, Nutrivore. There is an examination of the link between glucosinolates and cancer risks that goes into even more detail, found in chapter 8. And definitely come join my Patreon. My Patreon fam gets so many perks with new goodies dropping every month, including 2 new podcast episodes, a new nutrient fun fact sheet, and a new ebook in a series. Right now, we're working on a Nutrients for Health Conditions series. I think we're on the 10th or 11th in that series. So we've covered heart disease, cholesterol, high blood pressure, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, depression and anxiety, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, and a few others. But the previous ebook series was an Eat the Rainbow series. So there are 5 books in that series, each one focused on one of the color families of Eat the Rainbow. Those ebooks go into even more detail on why those phytonutrients responsible for those bright colors are so beneficial, along with more like practical tips for eating more of those fruits and vegetables and lists of what counts. So if you're not a member of my Patreon family yet, come join us at patreon.com/Nutrivore.